Good morning. It's 6th of February 2022 and I'm just taking a wee walk to show you some olive trees that, well, to show you some olive trees, special olive trees. The place is covered in olive trees, there are thousands of them, but I just want to show you these ones that look really special in their own individual ways. When I was out walking with the dog over the last couple of weeks, it's been lots of thunderstorms and we've had flooding everywhere, and I'm wearing my wellies today. Although today there's no wind, so I thought I'd take a walk up without the dog, Mara, so she's not pulling and running round about in circles, just to show you these olives. So I'm just taking a wee walk up here and you'll get to them, the ones that I'm thinking to show you when we get there. Okay, I'll just swing you round, hopefully. Oh, missed it. There you go. So, we're up the road from where I live, and you can see that the anemones are coming back out again. We've had lots of storms and lots of frost in between, so all the flowers that were out, and they've been out for weeks, are near the donkeys. They've been all frosted and dead, and they're just coming back out. So because it's such a nice day, Sunday, I thought I'd just take you up and show you these olive trees. There are olive trees everywhere here, but some of them turn into some weird shapes. Look at this one here. It's not one of the ones I'm going to show you, but just to let you see, this is pretty much what an average olive tree looks like. All these big burrs and knuckles on them is where the branches have been cut over the years to trim, and you'll see that they've been trimmed at the top there in the last couple of years, but all the big knots and bumps and that are where they've been trimmed previously, and they're just like wounds that the tree heals over. This field that I walk up through here, it doesn't have a lot of olives in it. Normally there are a lot more in this, sometimes 20-30 trees, and you can see all around. What is this doing? The olive trees are everywhere. If you've seen any of my previous videos, I'll go up through the olives all the time, walking with the dog. And that's when I spot all these things. This is usually carpeted with anemones at this time, but it was, but they're all burnt off. And this is just water sits here all the time, every time it floods. It's a beautiful day today, sun's really warm, so the temperatures will be up about 14, 15 at the minute. So we're not really far to go up here. Not seen any pigs yet, and the escaped pigs are everywhere here. There are about 40, 50 of them now, and they're just breeding like pigs, I suppose. Anyway, a couple of trees in here I'd like to show you. Quite old trees, been here for a long time. Like this one here. It's a real old tree. What's that up there? Oh, it's just olives. Olives from the olive road. But look at this, and this has been cut so many times over the years. It's just a big knotty trunk. But some of them are just ridiculous. How they're grown and how nature works. And look at this. That's like as it's came up in for the roots, like stacks of branches, and all come together. And you make one root, and you can see where it's been cut and split at different times. It's just incredible. Anyway, that's just a couple there that I seen were a bit unusual. And the next one I spotted last week, coming down the field across here. Look, this is the trackway, this is a road, and the floodwater has just ripped it out. It's like a stream now, and it goes down into the cut there that they dug out with a digger. They stopped the deluge reaching the village, and it holds it back a fair bit. Mara loves splashing up through here when I take her a walk. She drinks most of it. So I haven't been doing many videos because the weather's been so bad. I sit in front of the wood burner reading most days because it's so bitter cold outside, and I only venture out to take Mara a walk. We'll enjoy a nice walk in the sunshine. Beautiful blue skies, and the sun is quite warm. You notice that this one is quite nice underneath it because almost every year the person who owns this gets it turned over by the tractor and then harrowed. But this is one of them here. How old is that then? What a size. And it's all been cut. And some of them seem to really twist themselves. Look at that inside. It's all been turned and twisted and splitting apart over the years. Camera work. I need to practice this gimbal a lot more. I keep saying that. Oh, my goodness. But this is the one here that caught my eye. This big tree, still alive, but it's split into three, and you can actually walk through it. Three different sections, but obviously the same tree. And these nice plants you see growing up round about it are the plants I've showed you in previous, the death plant. They look nice, green leaves with white spots on them, and they get the big red orchid type plant flower on it, and it's stinking. It's like somebody's dead, or they're a dead animal lying. But look at that, that's the one tree split into three, and I'll just walk through it. Look at that, belly of a tree, about split into three. I think it just twisted itself apart like that tree down there is doing at the minute, and either it's been hit with lightning, but I don't think so. I think it's just twisted itself apart as it's grown through the years. It's got to be 100 years old. That must have been quite a huge base when it was all together. Anyway, you hear the birds singing. All the wee flowers are coming out now, spring flowers. Small flowers, but really nice. Across here, like a wee yellow dandelion. All dotted about. Right, one more tree. There was something else I wanted to show you while I'm here, because it's just up the road here. You know how I've always been on about the pigs, meet them everywhere. They're domestic pigs that he's escaped, and there are loads of them now, and you see them everywhere, and I'm really surprised I've not met any already this morning. But they come and they turn over all the big stones, and they're obviously looking for stuff to eat underneath. I don't know what they're looking for, whether it's worms or grubs or anything. But you see these stones on the side of the road here, they were up on the bank, and it's obviously the pigs have turned them over, looking for stuff. And that's what I want to show you up here. In this field, just up here. Bear with us, have a nice wee walk in the sun. Birds everywhere. Lots of birds here, like UK birds. Look at the pottery on the road here. And a big handle of a pot. All the shards everywhere. All shapes and sizes. But this is just up here, where the well is, in this field. It's just this stone here, you see in the field here. But one day I come down last week, I've turned it back over, because that stone was like that, lying in this field for years. All the years that I've been here, it's lying here. And it's just a stone, and you can see on the side of it there that it's got shells stuck in the side of it, which lots of the stones have here. But the thing is, it was turned over by the pigs, and I'll just turn it back over. And look at that. It's just full of shellfish. Big shells, big clam shells, and three, one, two, and that's one as well, but it's partly covered by the rock. The sand that's went hard on it over the years. But that's like oyster shells or some type of clam shells. Look at that one there, that looks castellated in the edge, like the normal shells. Now I'd never seen that till the pigs turned it over. Incredible, isn't it? Because this is one of the fields that I let Mara off in the morning, and she runs up and down here looking for wee birds. She actually caught an injured thrush this morning on the path I just walked up from the trees. I'm just taking you over here to show you the things that I've collected on this trackway that goes up to the big pottery in the top of the hill. That if you've seen my other videos you'll have seen them. The path is just littered with pottery. It's everywhere. All shapes, colours, sizes and shellfish. And this is just some of the stuff that I've picked up here. Shells and pottery. Big handles with design on it. I don't know whether that's a design or it's just plough marks or something. And lumps of crystal. And the big handle shaft, it's crystal. Lovely stuff. Not clear stuff right enough, but all shapes and sizes. Anyway, the place is littered with it. This is great camera work, isn't it? Fantastic. I've said to myself, put the camera or the phone on that gimbal and practice which way the direction is, and it gives you a good picture. But I've never done it. It's only till I come out here and I think, oh bugger, left, right, up, down, wrong. Anyway, one more tree down this, the way back to the house. And it's just a different version of what I've seen, but totally different. And when you see it you'll understand what I mean. Look at this one in here as well. This has been an old tree. Old tree. Cut over the years. See how warm it is. You see the bee buzzing about the phone there. And this big pine here. It's a belter. Look at the pine cones on it. What colour of sky though, beautiful. To see the last one that I thought was interesting. Oh, little finches are scolding me, walking up here. The jays, don't know if you can see that in front, they're taking off everywhere. They're on this field. Where is it? Ah, there, it's over there. These aren't that old, these trees. They're not been allowed to grow very big, put it that way, because you see this one here trimmed off really low. And the one I'm looking at is over here. Doesn't look much for here, but wait till you see it on the other side. It's like a big coiled snake. Look at that. That's just grown up and twisted round and round and round. That's amazing. Nature's fantastic, isn't it? But how does it do that? Just around this way. See what I mean about the pigs lifting the stones? These ones on the floor here. Pigs have moved them, looking for what's underneath them. Look at it on this side. You can see where it's twisted round and round and round, look. Right up to there. And then they've obviously cut it there at one point, trimmed it there. Amazing. Anyway, I thought I'd show you that. Somebody going up to their ground further up on the wee monkey bike. Oh, look at that. First crystal of 22. You see it lying there? Just seen it in the sun flashing as I was walking over. Look at that. Let it catch the light in the sun. Quite clear, but no brilliantly clear. Just lying on the surface. All these bits get knocked off when the plough goes through, but this field's never been ploughed for a long, long time. But that's how you come across a lot of them. You're just walking down here and the sun just catches them and flashes up at you. And as you come, it might be minute, but if they're that clear, they just flash at you like this. Look. Small bit. See what the pigs have been on. Pigs have lifting all the stones and ripping round under the trees. All the trees here have all been snouted up. The pigs. I don't know if they're doing any damage to the olive trees, probably not, but I'm sure the locals that own the olives will be complaining about it to the mayor. Somebody did say that they had a roundup a couple of weeks ago and they got about 40 pigs. I don't know what they've done with them, but they were all carted off. Some say that they're given to the homeless and poor people up in Rhodes that don't have much food, and they get them butchered and distribute it. Maybe even some of the refugees that are up in Rhodes Town get it as well. Who knows? It'd be nice if that did happen, because the pigs are just breeding and breeding, and I've often seen a sow with maybe 12 piglets, and all the piglets I've seen since the start of the year are all various sizes, so they're continually breeding. Look at this, where it's all been dug up here under the tree. That's what the pigs do. Just need to be careful crossing here. Stand on the stone. You see the pottery there. It's all here on the bank here. And this field's littered with it as well, that you've seen many times me walking up here. Big bits of handles and everything, what the pigs have done there. And here. Anyway, I'll just end at the end of the path here, because this is where I started it, before we get back to the houses. But I hope this wee bit of sunshine you enjoyed. No, there's nobody doing it. So, this is my first video I think I've done at the new year, or did I do one? I think I done one feeding the donkeys and various bits and bobs a couple of weeks ago, but I'll put this one out tomorrow, Monday. I'll catch you all later. Cheers.